Let's bring in Rob Shaw at the BC Legislature. So, Rob, how are provincial leaders digesting this news?
Well, Stacey, a lot of people still shell-shocked at the BC election results and the rise of the Conservative wave here, now seeing the same play out south of the border. Premier David Eby posting congratulations on his social media channels today, saying Americans have sent you to do a critically important job for them. British Columbians are close neighbors with family relationships and businesses on both sides. Looking forward to working collaboratively on our shared priorities. To the president-elect, BC Conservative leader John Rustad pointing out the United States is BC's largest trading partner and saying that now BC's #1 priority must be to push America for progress on ending punitive softwood lumber tariffs, although it was the Trump administration in 2017 that imposed duties on BC softwood lumber. Now, in terms of election takeaways, the American system very different than BC's, but you could see similar themes. The same rural-urban split, U.S. Democrats in major cities, BC New Democrats in Metro Vancouver and Victoria unable to reach working-class, blue-collar, rural voters who backed Donald Trump and backed John Rustad in overwhelming numbers. Fatigue at the progressive message, which comes across to some as condescending. Voters unresponsive to the left's attacks on the moral character of Trump and Rustad as racist or dangerous. Not enough to call your opponent's names. You have to meet voters where they are at on the issues they're worried about, and cost of living. It looks like the biggest issue of all, both in BC and south of the border. People feeling prices are out of control, wanting big changes to tackle that. Lots of lessons for politicians in the wake of both elections. Stacey.
All right, Rob, back on BC politics. Also news today about the next steps for Premier David Eby's cabinet.
Well, the Premier saying today that he will swear in his new cabinet November 18th at Government House in Victoria. There are 12 cabinet openings due to retirements and losses, though it will depend on whether he restructures the cabinet portfolios as well. We have the judicial recounts starting tomorrow in Vancouver, and then we have the swearing in of the 44-person opposition Conservative caucus. That will be next Tuesday, the two Greens the same day, and then the 47-person BC New Democrat caucus-ish, depending on how the recounts go. That will be the following day. So lots of busy times ahead in BC politics.